What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood subgator here, and just hanging out in a new part of the base, watching the sunrise over the red mountains in the autumn of the year. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so just hanging out, showing off some of the new aesthetic-y, buildy stuff. I had the ugliest fountain ever that I put here. But yeah, I built a little bit more aesthetic pieces to the upper base. I got an enchanting area here from the enchanting table, the like kind of different bookshelf design, and just kind of continuing with the same theme. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Thanks very much for coming and hanging out on the Hypermine with me. But yeah, I've been working a little bit on the aesthetics, adding some fireflies, got some more different little like lookout areas here. And I think I had showed this off last time that you were with me. You can see Zueljin's base here, part of Zueljin's base loading in. Pretty intense. And that's Cerberus Black's new base back there. But yeah, so I did a little bit more aesthetic building. Let me see if I can get out here and kind of just show you quickly what it looks like from the far away. But I think it looks really good. I'm really kind of excited about continuing to do the aesthetics up here. But I added just a little bit more structure to it, and I think as the bug bites me, so to speak, I'll continue to just kind of do more stuff and things with that. And built a little spiral staircase down here. Whoa! That heads down to this area. And, oh, that's a chest, by the way. A little bit of a visual bug. But I don't think you guys have seen this yet. Can't really hear anything. It doesn't really sound like much, but we're teleported down into the shop. What up, man? You want some of this? You got some of it. So we're teleported down here into the shop. And, yeah, so the teleporter, pretty awesome. Up, like so, to the treehouse, and down to the shop. And Armitage was helping me out, showing me how to do some redstone wiring with piping, which is pretty cool. I can explain some of that maybe a little bit later on. But yeah, works pretty good. And then if we take a look here, I mean, it takes a good amount of power, but it's still draining, I do believe. It takes around 300,000 EU to take me from the 90 blocks up and down. So yeah, other than that, I've been kind of just doing a lot of general stuff and things, trying to increase my wealth. I added some portals. I had some portal books here, and I took those out and added some portals here, both to Netherrack Mine. And I don't think that we have any rack coming through, but I have set my turtles up. So if we take a look, my turtles are down there. They're making their way down to get some more netherrack. But let's head back to the base. Mini Red's here. What up, Mini Red? He's using the EPU to get some stuff and things done real fast. Yeah, a bunch of the guys up in the base have been using the EPU system to kind of do some ore processing, which is cool. I'm glad. It's what it's there for. And we're making some changes to the laboratory at spawn, where I think some of the machines may be being removed there for lag issues. So anyone who wants to is more than welcome to use it. But I have the rack mine there. And over here, I have a certain death, which is just a deterrent to stop people from coming to the new quarry. Whoa, we got some chunks loading in. So I set up the quarry again, and this is actually not too far away from, that's the original quarry right down over there. But I just moved it and actually intersected with some of the old quarry here. But I started mining from the surface just because the surface is at Y63. I was only down about 20 blocks. I figured why not just mine straight from the surface. So yeah, you can see the mines working. I've decreased the number of solar panels. I only need about 3 solar panels to power the 4 electrical engines. And then we get our stuff and things in here. Pretty cool. So the quarry's been going good. And we'll head back. Now, I started playing with something else just recently, and it's biofuel engines, or a biofuel generator. And I had set up a Matter Fabricator right here. And Matter Fabricator creates UU matter. Well, UU matter is kind of an anything matter, and I'm not sure if I described it. I think I talked about it a little bit in the last video. So with UU matter, you can make like stuff. See, that'll make snow if I put in that configuration. I talked about a little bit about the different configurations. But if you put it in an eye pattern, it makes iridium ore, which is pretty much the rarest ore in the game. So compressing that will give you iridium ingots, and those are used for crafting iridium plates. And if we take a look at the usage for those, you're looking at hybrid solar panels. And then if we take and go into the advanced hybrids, you need enriched sunranium, sunranium alloy, huge amounts of iridium. So basically, and I think like I had said this before, you need iridium to make ultimate hybrids, which you need to make UU matter, so that you can make, wait, that's a huge loop. But it works. So I set up the Matter Fabricator, and I've been powering it. Let's head out to the side. How much jetpack do I have? Plenty. I'll actually teleport up. And head out here to show you the little array that I have. So I've set up this array of solar panels to power the Matter Fabricator. It takes huge amounts of power to work. And as I've been getting more UU matter, I've been transferring these. See, these dark topped solar panels are advanced, and the blue topped are hybrids. I don't have any ultimate hybrids yet because I'm not that rich, but the plan is to change all of these over to hybrids. Each time you upgrade the solar panels, you're providing more power, and that goes to the Matter Fabricator, makes UU matter faster, so eventually we'll be able to make ultimate hybrids, which really will make things easy. Almost a cheat how powerful those are. But so been working on that stuff and things, but in doing that, I've been trying to find out some alternate power sources, some other ways to make EUs. And I thought I'd play around with biogenerators. Now, just to kind of show you right straight away, these are not super effective, but we'll talk a little bit about why. So I'll grab an EU reader. This is a tool that I can actually scan wiring with and see what outputs and things like that, how much power is coming through a wire. So we start taking a reading on this. We're transferring about 954 EU per tick through this cabling right here, and that's coming from the solar panels above. So then I have power in the biogenerator, and if we take a look at it, let's do a measurement here. We're at about 16 EU per tick. So you can see there's a difference, and it is better to use solar panels. Solar panels are so good. Like I had said, it's kind of almost a cheat. It's actually unfortunate, really, how good solar panels perform, because something like this that's very thoughtful and extremely interesting to build, if I take a measurement on this right now, it's putting out power about 240 EU per tick. And that would be because each one of these generators creates 20 EU per tick, and there's 10 of them. So it looks like 24, I guess. Or no, wait. 20 EU per tick, there's 12 of them, so that's 240 EU per tick. So extremely well thought out, very, very interesting design, but only puts out 240 EU per tick, whereas those solar panels up there are putting out almost 1,000 EU per tick. And I haven't found anything else yet, and I haven't, of course, played around with all the options, but I haven't found anything else yet that really puts out that amount of power. And let me come over here and grab some compressed plant balls. So I changed over my wheat farm. I had, as you can see, humongous amounts of bread, so I don't really need bread. Plus, I built a quantum helmet. And this quantum helmet feeds you. It feeds you, it provides light, so I really don't need food anymore. So I set this up to start crafting plant balls. And you can take a plant ball and stick it into a compressor to make compressed plants. And then you can use compressed plants in a fermenter to create biomass. So biomass can be used as a fuel, and in a biogenerator, it will produce 8 EU per tick. So you can also refine it with this still to create biofuel, which is twice as effective. It will create 16 EU per tick. So even something like this, though, again, kind of complicated, more complicated than a solar panel. Oh, the fermenter uses water, so I had this aqueous accumulator surrounded by source blocks just to give it unlimited water. But something as complicated as this, still more complicated than a solar panel for sure, but only creating 16 EU per tick. Basically, if you're looking at power production for a matter fabricator or something that's going to use a lot of power, useless. Where I think you could use this would be in a system where you're doing maybe farming like this, where this device actually takes MJs. We have electrical engines here creating MJs that go up to it. So what you could do with a biofuel generator or biogenerator is recycle excess seeds and wheat, for instance, to power this device. So even though it only puts out a little bit of power, it could be used to create a self-sustaining wheat farm that you wouldn't need any outside forms of power. So those are pretty cool, but not effective as a kind of massive power source. And from the research that I've done, I don't think there is anything out there besides solar panels that are really going to deliver a massive amount of power, except for lightning rod, which actually harness the power of the lightning. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a spotlight on the R2ACF machine. Still working good. I got some stuff right here. We'll pull it out. Stick it in here. But I think that I can improve the design because this monstrosity is ridiculous. I think I can compact and improve the design, and I kind of want to work on that before I do any sort of spotlight on it. If you do want to build this, I recommend you go back and look at the last Hypermine video, I do believe episode 4, and just maybe pause it, or I can kind of show it off here. And then you can maybe just pause it and kind of build it that way if you really got to bug up your butt to build it. So I think moving forward, my plans are going to be, let me go ahead and charge up a little bit. Oh, we got rain. So I want to continue to work on the aesthetics of the treehouse, try to find out if there's kind of a cool way that we can integrate some maybe MJs or EU powered devices up here. Things like the teleporter. I think the teleporter really turned out in like a cool spot. Like, it's neat that it's kind of part of the stone here. And I can make this look a bit more prettier. But aesthetic builds. I'm thinking this may be a bedroom at some point. Would be a cool place to take a nap. I left this, as I had said before, too high floor for any sort of electrical stuff that needs to go on in wiring. And up here, we got lots more work to do. Definitely want to get more, just even stuff like the little outcroppings where you can, kind of hang out and just stand. I think these are really nice. Like, I actually don't know why. It's kind of like in Minecraft when you just dig a hole and you don't know why. I find myself coming up here and just standing, and I don't really know why. What up, Mini Red? He's coming back to do some stuff. Let's follow him. Maybe he won't hear us. What's he doing? Shh. Don't say anything. Where did he go? Let's sneak over here. There he is. He's using the EPU. Let's attack him with plant balls. Ki! Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace!
Hypermine.